Hi, I'm Kenzie. I graduated from CU Boulder with a neuroscience and psychology degree. I've worked in inpatient psych and I was also a social worker for CPS. So, really focusing on that people aspect, understanding how to meet people's needs, sometimes even before they know that they need to be met, which I think goes really hand in hand with CSI. So,
That's why I got her to get on this class because today we're talking CSI. To me, CSI is a mindset. It's a mindset for the server. It's a mindset for the customer. So let's get started.
Ryan, why do you want high CSI?
Um, I think it honestly feels good when I can help a customer and then they give me that feedback and I can see it. It's like a pretty
Yeah.
physical,
That's a
like,
good
So,
reason.
like, highlight that. But also, and I'm asking, do you get a bonus if you have CSI? Do you have like a motivating factor?
yeah. I mean, we get bonuses and different things for it.
Yeah. And like use that to highlight the people that are doing really well and be like, okay, this is what, and like, people are gonna know if someone's getting 5 stars and they're like, yeah, I got my bonus, I'm going to the game tonight. Like there's there's motivating factors, and feeding into that motivation and also highlighting the people that are doing well,
I
they're
like
going
that
to
aspect.
keep doing well, because if you're highlighting that, they're like, well dang, I'm getting this recognition. Like that's really
Doing
cool.
a group meeting, and if you know, and I'm just making this up, if you have a BDC, if you know they've been rocking it, mentioning that and giving them a shout out. If you got any inner office communications, ours is called Slack. We call it mock shout outs, where we just say, hey, Nevi did a great job taking care of my customer when I had to bounce for lunch. It just builds a culture of shout outs. So I like that as well.
When we have CSI, there's a certain amount of the CSI questions that are out of our control,
Yeah.
right? And so then that usually gives us an out to, oh, we can't hit CSI, but it's not my fault, it's somebody else's fault. What kind of
Yeah.
advice would you give us as far as CSI and how much of CSI is in the control of an advisor?
Yeah. Another restaurant example, like when your steak at a steakhouse, so you're paying money, like you're getting something nice. Your steak comes out overcooked. Who are you going to complain to? The server. But were they the one that cooked your steak? No. But they're the one that's going to have to deal with you, if we're going to use that word. Like they're going to have to be that face that takes the anger, that takes the frustration. And what matters in how they get their tip is how they react. If they're going to put their hands up and be like, my chef knows how to cook, like what do you mean it's overdone? Like they put
Or
it.
if they say Chuck sucks, I'm not surprised he burns your steak. Man,
Yeah.
we're not gonna get a good survey with that. But if we overcome it, like Kenzie's saying, go ahead.
Yeah, and so if they fall on that sword and they're like, I'm sorry, let me go fix this for you, what they're doing is bringing it back to the chef and having him do something else. But they're taking that accountability, and if they follow through on that expectation, hey, I double checked with the chef and we made sure that this was cooked less to satisfy your liking, you're going to tip them because they went out of their way to go and do that. I know that feeling of, I don't want to push a survey down someone's throat, and like I don't want to make them do anything else, but if you just highlight, hey, this is a quick survey and it'll help me give you better service in the future. That's a nonchalant way to do it. People aren't going to find that annoying because they're used to it. It's so, surveys are so prevalent now. So by saying every single time, fill out this survey, you're going to get more higher ratings just by mentioning it, and it's going to increase. But people
Neffy,
want to complain. People don't always want to bring someone up, but they want to complain. But give them the opportunity to say something nice and it'll help you as well.
Tim already kind of said repeating stuff back to the customer. But the goal of actively listening is repeating very important tips and clues that the customer said. So, Kenzie, what give them your thoughts on active listening.
Yeah, to me, if you're actively listening, it shouldn't just be about what the customer says. So while it's important to repeat back that information, just to validate that you heard them correctly, it's more about what are they conveying with what they said. For example, if someone is calling you and they're telling you, yeah, I had to pull over the other day because this light came on and then it came off and it was super just confusing and I didn't really know if my car was going to get messed up. Instead of being like, man, it sucks that that light came on and off, repeating back, like, that does sound confusing. How about we bring it in? Focusing on that emotion that they're sharing with you, not just the problem or the concern that they're sharing with you. I'm a huge fan of personalized customer notes. So adding in things about the customer to their note, that way when they come back, you can build off of those conversation starters. It makes it more personal. So if you know they have kids, people love talking about their kids. If
I
they
don't, but
if they were talking about a trip, like say they brought their car in last time because they're going to take a road trip, put that in. People like to talk about their travels, but showing that you care about the emotions that they were feeling also makes it more personable and makes them know that like you have their best interest at heart.
last thing, Hyundai, 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 Kengarf, Kengarf, Kengarf. Know your warranties. Know why buying your stuff is good. Repeat that it's the very best. Share with people it's specifically for their Sonata. Say the model. Sonata, Sonata, Sonata. It's not your car. It's your car. You came to Ken Garf Hyundai. It matters. And good choice for doing so. Awesome. Y'all have a blessed day. Mahalo. Peace.